right in the 6th chapter of the book of Galatians, right when he says, he that is overtaken in the fault, you which are spiritual, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world. There it is right there. Now, because the sin of Adam was imputed on us. But when I got saved, my sin was imputed on Christ. And his salvation was imputed on me. Well. Welcome to the first session of what I call the midday manna. This is not the morning manna. This is the midday manna. And today I want to talk about what Jesus says as what believers are, because I believe that somebody needs to be kind of encouraged. I'm going to move on. I'm not going to wait for nobody to join me. We're going to do this and we're going to end this. And I'm going to put some music on here. There's my music right there. When you look at Matthew, the 5th chapter, verses 13. He says, ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor and not savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men. What's important to me is that Jesus is talking to his disciples because he's introducing unto them what I call kingdom principles. Because as a kingdom dweller, we have principles on the face of this earth that we are to follow, and certain rules on earth we're not necessarily subject to. So as a kingdom dweller, he takes his disciples on this mountain and he begins to teach them on how they should live in the kingdom. In the lesson, he says that ye are the salt of the earth. I wonder why didn't he say that you are the paprika of the earth? Why didn't he say you are the sugar of the earth? Why didn't he say that you're the pepper or the spice of the earth? Notice what he says, that you are the salt, not just of your community, not just of your house, not just of your neighborhood, but the believer is what's called the salt of the entire earth, because we're keeping this earth together. Blessings to you. Amen. Good to see you. There's 4 things I want to talk to you about this word salt, which is a mineral. Salt is a mineral, and it is a very much needed thing that we're supposed to have. Number 1, salt purifies. Anything that is impure, salt comes in and it purifies that thing that is not pure. Number 2, salt is used for a seasoning. Many of you won't eat your food if it is not properly seasoned. I'm telling you, I don't care how good the cook was, there's some times when it's not salted, I don't want it. And I got to be able to taste this salt. I'm going to something. So number 2, salt is used to season. It adds flavor. As a believer, as those of you that are watching, I need you to understand that you are to add flavor to what you are, add flavor to where you are, add flavor to your job, add flavor to your church, add flavor to your community, add flavor to your relationship, add flavor to your family, because you are the salt of the earth. And not only that, but salt cleanses. So salt purifies, salt brings season to anything. Salt is used as a cleansing agent. Then salt preserves. And this is where I want to hang my hat right here, because salt preserves. It preserves anything that it comes into contact. Nothing changes the nature of salt. Nothing. If you put sugar on salt, it's going to be a salty sweetness. If you put salt in your coffee, if you put salt on your cereal, anything that you put salt on, you will know that salt is in the room. I said that to say this, that wherever you go in today, in the rest of your journey, in the rest of this year, I need you to understand that he said that you are the salt. You are the salt of the earth. Nothing changes your nature. Whatever you get into, whether you're into a circumstance, whether you're into a situation, whether you're in a relationship, whether you are on a job, whether you're part of a ministry, whether you're part of a marriage, remember, as the salt of the earth, it doesn't change your nature. You changes the very nature of the thing that you come into contact. This is Pastor Dr. Rodney Jones. Just wanted to stop by just to encourage you that nothing can change who you are, because Jesus never said anything else was the salt, but he said that you are the salt of the earth. You be encouraged.